And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. A new trend is giving new meaning to having a restful vacation. Sleep-focused resorts and spas are popping up all over the world, offering the promise of a good night's rest to sleep-deprived tourists. Dr. Danish Ali with Archpoint Pain Institute joins me to talk about if this trend is really helpful.
Dr. Ali, you know, on the average, I get 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I would love to do the 8 hours of sleep, but I feel guilty about that. My mind is always constantly running, but now there are some vacations, hotels that are specializing in helping you sleep, which I've never heard of until I talked to you about this.
That's correct, Isaiah. Sleep is a big problem here. I mean, there's so many factors that go into having adequate sleep. And as you just mentioned, you know, lots of folks do not get good sleep. They do not get a restful sleep. They don't get the duration of sleep that's necessary for our brains to recover. And so, yeah, and now some of these hotels have picked up on that, and they've created hotels that are centered towards folks relaxing and resting, and most specifically sleeping and getting adequate amount of sleep.
Now, these hotels, are they new? Or are they, because I've never heard of it.
That's correct, Isaiah. Some of them are new. We're seeing this we've also seen this in some of the foreign countries as well. Europe has embraced this, and now we're starting to see it trindle down from up in New York and California. And so what it is basically they're building these units, these hotel rooms that have great insulation. They've got the aroma. They've got the tea. They have evening teas. They've got weighted blankets. They've done all this research that helps promote healthy and sleeping etiquettes, and they've put this all in a hotel so folks can get good amount of sleep while they stay at these facilities.
And what are the health benefits of getting a good amount of sleep? And is the number still, as we've always heard, 8 hours of sleep?
Correct, Isaiah. Anywhere from about 6 to 8 hours is healthy. You know, number one. Number two, it helps our brains recover. It helps our hormones. And, you know, when we sleep, we're producing different amount of hormones. Different hormones are more active at that time. And so it helps to promote those that are necessary. Again, brain recovery, body and muscle recovery as well. And so these are all factors that go into folks getting adequate sleep and necessary to help have productive lives and be even more successful.
And what are some of the risk or health risks that we face by not getting proper sleep?
Right, Isaiah. So what we see is that our stress levels rise. Folks that do not get adequate sleep are having more anxiety. They have brain fog. Their brains may not be as appropriately engaged at times as well. And so that's why it's so important to, you know, talk about and have a healthy sleeping etiquette, whether it be even at your own home. You know, turn that TV off and not have it on constantly running, or not have that phone that you're, you know, playing with at nighttime. Do evening teas or utilize medications that are like melatonin or natural medications. Talk to your doctors about this as well, because there may be underlying medical illnesses that are precluding you from having adequate sleep as well.